Hey.
I didn't get the music one this morning. This Hangout is on the air. It says it's live. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Bob Miller Gratitude Success Show. And who are you grateful for today? I got to tell you, I'm grateful to be here today. And Jackson, good morning, Jackson. And who else do we have out here today? We got Jackson, and we got Rick, and we got Chris Schaus, and I've got Rebecca back with me. Good morning, Rebecca. Come on out and say hi.
Good morning. I don't know. I just had to do the peace sign, but hands up. Hands up.
Yeah.
One hand up.
I have my hands up. Already did that.
I'll do the alternate. I'll do the alternator again. Yeah.
Well,
unless I put my phone down, and then I'll do like a hands up, jumping up and down. Yeah.
So I'm grateful for several things this morning, and I want to talk about it. I got to tell you that I'm grateful to be alive and still breathing. Let's just start with that. I'm grateful to have a computer, and part of the reason I'm grateful to have a computer is because my house got broken into again yesterday, and the little, and I'm just imagine some words that we shouldn't probably say on a live webinar, and the little. They got my wallet.
Wow.
They got my wallet. They got my cell phone, and they got a power tool, a power drill, and maybe some miscellaneous other crap. I don't know, but they got my wallet. So I'm really glad they didn't get my computer.
That is absolutely horrible.
So yeah, it is, and there's a long story behind all of this, and I won't go into it today. But I'm glad to have my computer. Glad to have another day, yeah, it does, Jackson.
Man, that really breaks my heart right now. That really, honestly, breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Like I can't even imagine that.
I'm in an interesting position. So I'm down here in Mexico. I have no checks. I have no money. I have no credit cards. My propane tank just ran out this morning, so I don't have any propane. So I took a lukewarm shower because the hot water tank is now cooling down. It'll be cold in another couple hours, and I'm not sure I have enough gas in my car to get from here to Wells Fargo to get to my. I got to get back up to San Diego to get to my checking account. So I'm in an interesting dilemma.
Okay, this is where we all say we all need to come together and do a GoFundMe page for Len Mooney.
No, we don't.
I'm down.
But I got. But
I don't have much money, but I'll give you something.
I'm here. Toby's here. Hi, Toby. Good morning, Toby. And I woke up for another day. So, the thing that's really important. One of the things I was listening to Tony Robbins this morning, and one of the things about gratitude is the same thing. It's like. When things happen to you in life, the important thing is to just deal with it. Not make it worse than it is. Just
make it a face to that, but yeah, I hear you.
Evaluate what it is. Put a plan in place. Execute the plan. Go forward. So anyhow. I'm really glad I still have a computer, because if they've gotten the computer, that'd be.
I'm heartbroken. I'm honestly heartbroken right now.
Really ugly. That would be really, 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 really ugly. And I still have a passport, so at least I don't have to deal with the fact that I'm in a foreign country without a passport. So there are things to be grateful for.
Yeah. Wow.
What are you grateful for this morning?
I don't know, Len. After that story, I'm like, oh my goodness, like how and why does this it's like, I don't know. Okay, so I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for another day. I'm grateful for Christian. I'm grateful for my Aunt Eileen today. She, my Bob's sister, well, my aunt, I'm married. But she came and she actually took Christian for a few hours. I can get some stuff done. Like clean my room because it's like a freaking mess. Excuse my language. But no, nothing like that, Len Mooney. And to show that it just shows how honestly strong you are. Because seriously, if that were you see how big of a baby I was over my tire? Okay. To see how strong you are, just to say, I understand, but to just say that, oh, well, they have this and they have that, but I'm still grateful and I'm still going to put it out there and still going to put out the love. It just shows how honestly strong and faithful you are.
Well, I think the message that I wanted to give out there is that for each and every one of us, bad things happen sometimes, and focus in on the bad things. Oh my God, my wallet's gone. Or you can focus on the good things. I still have my computer. The van still runs.
I can't even right now. I can't.
At least I think it still runs.
Oh my God. Len, look at some. I'm gonna get a GoFundMe page together after this show.
We don't need one.
No, we are. I don't care. I'll put. I only have. I can. I'll give you something. I promise.
I'm not looking for that. Wasn't.
Well, no. It's just I'm gonna do it because I feel completely horrible that happened to you.
I appreciate that, but everything's cool. Hey, listen. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and put up a couple or 3 minutes of Bob here. Got a little video that I want to go back to. It's got some really interesting messages in it for all of us to sort of think about a little bit. Anyhow, let me go do a screen share. Come on up with the share here. I hope this is all right. We're going to just present to everyone, and hopefully you can see my screen. And like I said, just about a little over under 4 minutes. And we'll listen to a little bit of Bob.
Hey, good morning. This is Bob Miller. Hey, if you know me, what? I hate talking about bad things. I'm a very positive guy, very uplifting, hopefully inspiring. I look always for do things to empower my own self, and hopefully it rubs off on somebody else. But what do you know what the number one cause of death is? Now, I don't know maybe about the world, but I know like in North America and Europe, the number one cause of death is heart disease. Heart disease is number one. The big three, of course, are heart disease, cancer, and stroke. But the number one cause of death is heart disease. And so now, what is the number one cause of heart disease? Well, the number one cause of heart disease is stress. And you can name a lot of other things like bad diet or things like that, but it's stress. The number one cause of heart disease is stress. Okay, so now let's go back a little bit further. So what is the number one cause of stress? There's a lot of causes, but the number one cause of stress is people in these days worrying about not having enough money. That's stressful. If you can't pay the bills, if all of a sudden, you say, gosh, this bill is due or I'm going to be evicted or have my utilities turned off, that's stressful. Your kids need something, your kids need food. They need shoes and you can't afford to do it. That's stressful. I've been there. It sucks. It's stressful. I had 2 strokes. Stress is leading cause of strokes as well, cause of high blood pressure. Cause a whole stress sucks. It does. So what can you do to avoid? What can you do to get rid of stress? What can you do if you go all the way down? What can you do to get more money? Well, get a job, I guess. I guess you can get yourself a good job. Or that also can be stressful because you can be in a job where that's stressful. Or you could lose your job. You don't have control of it. So why not take control of your own destiny? Why not learn how to do this? Learn how to create money on your own, working from home. And how do you do that? Well, the best way to do that, you can just do a million people with a million different ideas. The best way I found to do that is to find somebody who's done it and will teach you and stay focused on the instructions of that one person. If you want to learn how to bake a cake, find a person who really knows how to bake a cake. Get their instructions of how to do it, watch how they do it, follow the instructions exactly. Get yourself a mentor, somebody who cares about you, that's going to reach out, that's going to really help you achieve the success that you desire. But you have to follow the instructions. You have to follow it exactly. Listen to him. Now, my mentor is coach, personally mentored 45 millionaires. 45 millionaires. I don't know many other people that have done that. So this fella here has personally coached 45 different millionaires, and a lot of other people are probably on the verge of being there. So if you want more information about joining me with my mentor, then go ahead and click the little link down below here, and I'm going to give you as much help and support as I can possibly do to help you get up to where we're all going to go. If you want to go there, if you're willing to work hard, follow instructions exactly. Don't try to change it around. There's millions of people that will show you different ways. If you have a way, if you're already there, if you're on the path, go there. that's fine. But if you want to join me and my mentor, then go ahead and go to ilovementors.com. Check it out. Okay, so have yourself a great day filled with positive momentum, and let's do this together. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.
He's so cute.
What's that?
He's so cute.
Yeah. Well, you know, I struggled a little bit putting that video up today because there's a couple of things in there that are, you know, it might be a bit controversial. One is,
When life has you down, you know?
What's
Jeez. When life has you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the #1 cause of death, you know? And it really is. I mean, I get stressed out all the time. You know, but the thing is that I don't know what it is. I know how to release it now. I know how to get rid of it now. And I know how to just find okay, maybe it's just a lesson. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. Maybe, you know, God's going to bring you someone in your life that, you know, whatever. It's always a lesson. It's always, you know, Bob, you know, his car broke down. And he was just without a car. And he just basically said, I don't care, you know? I mean, you probably know more than I do. But you know, he just said, you know, oh, it'll happen, you know, and that's like to just let the universe take care of it. And I guarantee you, Len Moody, something good is going to happen to you. I guarantee it. Something really good.
Well, the thing that I find ironic in that little short clip too, and one of the reasons I put it up today is, of course, in the end, Bob had a heart attack, and so none of us ever really know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But he had no idea that anything was going on. Of course, he had a history of medical issues, but for each and every one of us, life is short. We don't know where the end is coming, and you know, we need to do things like just take care of ourselves. And for the listeners out there that are on today, do you know what your blood pressure is? Do you know what your numbers are? Do you know where you're at? Is it time to go get things checked up? I think for all of us, there's a lesson sitting in there. And the other is Bob was encouraging all of us to follow a leader, to follow a mentor, and we have an incredible mentor right now that we're all following, and to do what the mentor does and not skip steps and move forward financially. So I think there was really two really incredibly important messages sitting in there. Everybody agree with me? Any comments from the peanut gallery over here? I don't see any comments coming up.
No comments. So what is it? I love mentors. See, that's what I'm saying is that I probably, because that's what I want to do. Like I hate going to work and having to work under some person who's going to sit there and yell at me all day or whatever, where I feel inadequate, where I want to honestly have my own thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that website, I Love Mentors, wouldn't work anymore. That was a long time and it's sort of a different world, but but still the whole concept is there. But yeah, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
It's fine. I was just talking blabber anyway. But like, I just hate, like, I like just want to be my own boss. That's it. That's what I've always wanted to do.
No.
I hate having to go and slave away. You're spending all this time away from your family, you know, from your loved ones. And you come home and you do what? And it's like, you know, so, you know, you're on this planet for a very short period of time, you know, in your Earth suit. Okay. And then what? You know, most people will never experience what, you know, all of us have experienced. And most of them will just live life and just, you know, wake up miserable, be miserable, you know, not be miserable in whatever the heck they're in. And that's it. Then they'll die. You know, they'll use, like I said before, they'll use, you know, something to mask it, drugs, alcohol. Now, actually, I'm going to say this. Yesterday, I got it. I was at my aunt's house, and I just got kind of like, how do I explain it? Just kind of got a little annoyed. And so I found myself like wanting to really heavily, like not heavily, but I just needed a drink. Like, oh, I just need a drink. I just need a drink because, you know, Christian's 3, he's busy. And I said this in my video yesterday. I like to just blabber on. But I just like needed a drink. And so I did. I had a drink and then I'm like, I need another one. And I'm like, wait, no, Well, actually, my Aunt Mary goes, Rebecca. And I go, well, yeah. I mean, but it's funny because, you know, I'm 32 years old, and why is my family member still telling me to do that? You know? Like, hey, cool it, you know? But, and then I'm like, you know what? She's right, though. Like, why am I masking my frustration or whatever the heck I'm going through? Why am I masking that with any sort of substance? You know what I mean? Like, why can't you find the inner happiness? And the thing is that what I am doing is, you know, what I'm trying to do, because it's a struggle. Everything's a struggle. To just not need any sort of, like, if I get stressed out, to just walk outside in my bare feet and just breathe. And that's what my big thing is to do. And that's honestly, before this happened, before the show, I did that. I took my little coffee with me and I went outside and I just took it all in. And I released all the negativity, put into the earth, and then brought up any positivity and brought up the positivity and breathed in, and just, it helped me. You know?
That's awesome. That's awesome. You're right. I mean, many people turn to drugs or alcohol to mask when they're feeling bad, rather than just facing it and then move on and move on. You know, I don't know if you've seen my Coffee with Len this morning, but
did. I liked it. It was nice.
You know, there's an incredible story. Oprah Winfrey, born, poor black family in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Her mother was 13 years old. There was no father. She was abused as a child, physically and sexually. She got pregnant when she was 13, had a stillborn child. At 14, she was in juvenile hall. And this woman went on, her net worth is over $3 billion.
I know.
Now, just imagine that background and turning that into the life that she's turned it into. And it would appear that she's happy too. It would appear it's not just that she's amassed a fortune financially, that she's
Mm-hmm.
happy, she's fulfilled. And you know, for each and every one of us to just deal with the cards we're given and to move on, to be grateful for what we have and move on. And again, I think the basis of it all still is to be grateful for what we have, and focus on the good instead of the bad. Yeah, it's an incredible story, Jackson. I didn't realize it, but wow, it is.
I heard a little bit of a background story about her, but I didn't know it was that, you know, that extent.
Absolutely amazing story. You would have never thought that a woman that came from her childhood would have succeeded. So,
well, if she can do it, I can do it, right?
we all can do it. We have a path, and Jackson, jump in here if you want to. Come on out if you want. Just tell me. I mean, we have a path. Doug and Jody are laying out a path for all of us, and if we just follow the path, follow the yellow brick road, and do the things that we need to do, and the thing that's important, the message that's really important is that you can't skip any steps. And one of the things that I found in the last several years in the business we're in is that a lot of people start to follow a mentor, and we may be getting off topic a little bit, off gratitude, but it's okay. A lot of people follow a mentor, they think, but they leave out some essential steps. Like, they do most of what the mentor does, but not all of it. They modify it a little bit. They change it a little bit. And you can't do that. You got to follow the mentor. You got to do what they do, exactly what they do, until you have some success of your own. And then if you want to, you can begin to modify the system. But you got to see some of that success first. So we're on a path. We're all on a path, and the path to financial freedom, the one that Bob talked about, the one that he was talking about, the root cause of heart disease,
Mm-hmm.
being financial stress.
Just got a text in my screen. That's so funny.
What's
okay.
that?
Anyway, no, I just got a text and it was like in my screen. I couldn't see you. That's what I'm saying. I'm doing this all on my phone. You know, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I think I was finished. If I wasn't finished, I forgot what I was going to say.
I know. Why does it happen? I've noticed that it's happening a lot. Like, I have all of this wonderful inspiration going through my head at all times, right? And like, what I need to do is just seriously just carry around, and I'm going to say this, a journal, not a diary. Okay. We think that's funny. Me and Debbie laugh about that. But whatchamacallit, I think Bob would know what I'm talking about. But to actually literally carry around a journal and literally write down every single thought that comes to me, because it's like it comes at rapid fire and then I forget it. And it's just like, come on. I know, that stinks. And I'll sit there and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot what I was saying. I scratch my head, you know. But yeah, no, it is good to have a mentor. It is good to follow someone who's done that, who's lived that life, who's been through everything, you know, to an extent, who lived their life to, you know, who went through the trials and tribulations and who actually succeeded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the best thing is to surround yourself with positive, with just positive people who want to be on the same path. I mean, like I said, we're all on our different specific journey, but who still, you know what I mean, still have the same concrete elements of just wanting to succeed, wanting to share, wanting to be happy, wanting to spread love, wanting to, you know, obviously I want to be a millionaire. Heck, I want to be a billionaire. You know what I mean? And I want to be absolutely happy doing it. You know, I don't want to, you know, get into anything crazy, and I don't want to, you know, live anything like, for some reason, the rap life, like those little rap stars that they have with that, like it's kind of nauseating, those little rap songs that they have, and they're sitting there throwing money around. That's a little eccentric. I'm not trying to say that, but like, you know, I just want to be able to live my dream. And, you know, and the thing is that what you have to do to live your dream, because it's all going to unfold, and I believe that it will, is to just be happy and to just find what it is that makes you happy, and to find what it is that's going to say, okay, let me get on that thing. And like I said, I'm going through that journey currently right now where, yeah, there is a lot of negative, let's just say, well, let's call them low vibrational energies. We'll just call them that, who are around currently, and who, you know what I mean, it's kind of like a rapid fire thing, that they're all coming at me in different directions, and it's hard for me to dodge. But at the same time, I think that's what is my path, is to realize and to learn how to, like, almost block it, to shield myself from it, you know, because things happen, you know, like cars break down, cars gets broken into. I mean, it's honestly horrible, then. But it's just, you have to realize that, you know, you have to just keep yourself and put your, you know, stick your chest out and say, okay, enough is enough. I will not let this put me down. And to just really just empower yourself, and to just, you know, do yoga, and to really get your chakras going, to feel completely balanced, and to just, you know, just really just be balanced, and be balanced with the, you know, even go outside today and just breathing in. I don't know. So I'm just having a moment of my inspiration, I guess. But it's just what it is. Like, it's a weird little thing. And I mean, it happens. And, you know, you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. You don't know what's going to happen today. You don't know what's going to happen in an hour or so, you know? So it's all like, it's all, you know, you don't know. I mean, and the most you can do is pray for it. Is pray for whatever it is that you need, or whatever it is you want. And, you know, things happen. It's unfortunate that things happen. It stinks that things happen to good people. That's what kind of gets me. You know what I mean? Things happen to good people. Things happen to, you know, and the bad people. You know, we're not going to call them bad. We'll just call them confused. We'll call them, what should I call them? I don't know.
Confused is good enough.
Yeah, confused.
Poor sorry souls of the world. But you're right. We can never really predict what's going to happen. All we can do is deal with the cards, deal with the deck we've got, and stay focused on the positive and move forward. And, you know, and like Tony Robbins says, don't make it worse than it is. Whatever it is, just look at the reality. Don't make it worse than it is, but accept the reality. Make a plan for what you want to do, where you want to go, and go there. Move on. Stay focused. And that this too shall pass. Everything shall pass. There shall once again be gas in my propane tank and fuel in my car. Someday. I still have a computer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I am going to post a GoFundMe page, so don't tell me.
Don't, please don't. I don't. You know, this doesn't qualify for
I don't
that.
care. I'm going to do it for my hand. Like I said, I'll take the. I'll do something. I have to do
There are
something.
people out there that really need help. I mean, I'm doing fine.
Well, you had something, and so you needed to accept your blessings.
What I need is a tank of propane, so I can take a hot shower. Hey,
All right, I got a guy for that. He'll come down there.
I want to slightly change the subject just for a moment and take us off course and then bring us back, because we're going to wrap up here in the next couple of minutes. But just so everyone who's on here knows, I'm starting a new webinar series. It's going to start at 5 o'clock tonight. It's called Dig for Gold. And what it's going to be is it's going to be roll up your shirt sleeves, go to work. This isn't theory and PowerPoint and et cetera. This is, how do I find customers? How do I find people to talk to, and what do I say to them when I find them? And we are going to go live prospecting on Facebook and other places. We're going to start with Facebook. I want to invite everybody if you're struggling at all finding customers, finding people to talk to, and what to say to them, and how to get them to watch the videos or do whatever you're trying to do, join me tonight. And it will be recorded.
Refreshments served. No, I'm just joking.
Pardon me?
Refreshments served.
It will be videoed, and it's available. So, but you got to register to get the replays, and that's all. Let me just tell you that's going on. I don't want to take the time in this webinar here this morning, which is supposed to be about practicing gratitude with Bob Miller, to tell you about what I'm doing tonight. But show up at 5 o'clock and find out. You'll get more information then. But I guarantee you, if you're trying to find people to talk to, we're going to start to solve that problem. And I have a lot of really good stuff for you. So show up. And cold pizza. Can we at least nuke the pizza a little bit, warm it up?
Yeah, I can nuke the pizza.
Hey, listen, folks. We're going to wrap up here. It's the top of the hour. I'm so thankful you joined me again, Rebecca. It's always fun talking to you.
It's my pleasure. I absolutely love it.
Thank you, Christy. And it looks like maybe it's becoming a standing thing. Every Tuesday we're going to have Rebecca. I don't know. We'll see, huh? But I hope everybody got a little value out of it today. Sorry that I ranted a little bit about my own personal problem, but I think it also, I'm not going to apologize for doing that. I think it also paints the picture that we want to paint. No matter what happens in our life, we got to stay focused we got to find the positive, stay focused on the positive, and move on. We can't get bogged down with the crap. And it is crap. Sure, it's crap. But it's crap.
It is crap. It's bull crap.
So I want to wind up today by going back and just saying thank you, Bob. And Toby, you want to say?
Where's that guy?
I don't think Toby has much to say right now. Toby, say hi.
There he goes.
Say hi, Toby.
There he goes.
It's like, oh no, and you guys are bugging me, man. I was taking a nap. I just had my breakfast. I'm chilling. And don't forget, we'll have Bob Miller's Practice Gratitude Success Show tomorrow morning with Jackson. And where's the link for tonight, Len? Let me just type that in. It's all over. I put ads up all over yesterday. I will send out an email in a little bit. It's the usual links, lenmooney.com/gold. Dig for gold. We're going live.
Real quick. I know this is totally off the gratitude thing, but I am actually grateful for it. And I just mentioned this before we went live. So I have been using the Asante green powder, the earth greens, and it has is helping me tremendously.
Good.
Tremendously.
Well, that's gratitude. That's gratitude.
Yeah. very grateful for that. I'm very grateful that I found that because like I said, I've been ever since I had Christian. It's just been really, really tough for me. It's just been so up and down, and now I'm like I have tons of energy. I feel somewhat clear headed, but tons of energy, and I have the willpower, and my appetite's curved, and it's just really honestly helping. It really is, and so I'm
Awesome.
really, really happy that I started that.
Awesome. Yep. I love the greens, love the reds. We all love this stuff, and yeah. So you got to get your testimony recorded for Asante. Good. Okay. Hey, let's wrap it up. And we'll see you guys maybe later today, 5 o'clock my time, or tomorrow morning, 8:30 Pacific time for the Bob Miller Gratitude.
You guys in your Pacific time, you make it, I have to think then. I'm like, wait, okay, so it's 5, 6, 7, about 7, okay, or 8, probably 8.
You're just gonna have to move to California.
I tell you.
Everybody should move to California. On the other hand, actually, it's already too full. All right,
well, I'm moving there.
Grateful for today. Thank God for having another day. It's a beautiful day. We're alive and we're on our way. Remember, I am a millionaire. What are you?
We're millionaires.
All righty. I'm going to stop the broadcast. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye, everybody.